What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Alexander here, back with some more Technomancer. And as you may be able to see, I did do a little bit of upgrading with some of the armor and whatnot. But I do believe...
Soldier, please let me in. It's imperative I speak to...
Ma'am, your husband. He's one of the soldiers who returned yesterday?
Yes, I'm Corporal Tyrone Ward's wife. So he is back? Why haven't I been permitted to see him? What's wrong?
Ma'am, he's safe, but he's scared. Paranoid. Suffering severe post-traumatic stress. So what I need for you to do is tell me something. Anything that might help me convince him to listen. Before he gets himself killed.
Tell him I'm here. Tell him I'm waiting to see him. Dying to see him. Tell him about the ribbon he sent me for my hair. And that it's not just me waiting anymore. That we're going to have a child soon.
Well then, I will be completely honest. I didn't know anything. I didn't know about that on this. Because I did look up, because I was like, there's no way that we can avoid casualties. But no, we can apparently. Because it said talk to the woman in front. It's like, okay, that's all I need to know. Oh, and I made 10 health things. Alright, so where... The question is, can I go this way? Yes.
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
Yikes. Alright. Let's go and try to figure this out. Aw. I was gonna go yoink, but nothing there. Alright. Try to end this without any bloodshed.
Hey, have you heard?
Then we have to fight the
Word on
people that are out
street,
front.
ASC is hiring.
Excuse me, soldier. I wanna...
Freeze! Not another step! That uniform ain't fooling anyone, asshole! What are you? A war spy?
Look, I just got back from one hell of a mission, so if my uniform's not up to spec, you'll forgive me. But either tell your superiors I'm back with intel, or explain to them why you kept it from them. Your choice.
What? You think I'm an idiot? You're obviously lying. You're dead!
Boom, boom. Alright. No, I don't want to fight! I have to. Boom, boom. Alright. Is that a passive? No. The shield attacks can hit several enemies. Tempting. Corruption, lets you perform more quickly after parrying. Attack damage done by type of sinkers. Alright. Hopefully we can still use that information. We really do want to end this without too much bloodshed.
Corporal, let's chat.
You wanna chat? Sure, why not? Not like we're at war here. Let's just have a goddamn tea party. Whatever you want to chat about. Oh shit, I'm sorry, Lieutenant.
I didn't see your stripes. Your uniform threw me off, sir. My mistake.
It's fine, Corporal. Stand down. Listen, Corporal, you're confused. You're scared, and I get that. Not a lot is making sense to you now, but you have to trust me. You're back in Ophir, and your wife, Maya, she's worried about you.
Maya? How the hell do you know my wife's name? Did you do something to...
Your wife's fine, Corporal. She even told me about that ribbon you sent her.
She told you about the ribbon? I don't understand. There was a goddamn war raging out there. I heard it. We were under siege. If we're in Ophir, you telling me it's under siege?
It was. The fighting's done, though. You held the warehouse like men, so just relax and return to your barracks. Rest. And wait for your wife. She has some good news for you.
Good news? Of what?
The best kind. Trust me. The kind that'll be a reason to stay safe. Stay alive.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Men, listen up. Lower your arms. We're heading back to the barracks. On the double.
There we go. First time I did that, I just had to fight. Plain and simple. I just had to just go and fight and swinging, hoping for the best. Okay. I got another one, seriously? We got talent. I need... Oh no, this is talent point. Science. We're getting that maxed out. Well, actually, we may not need to max out, because we did get... Let me check something. Because if I do remember certain pieces of armor giving you certain advantages. Civil servant. Science +1. Okay, to be honest, I'm going to recycle the civil servants. I'm going to keep the doctor's coat. Won't be using that. That'll be... I'm gonna have to think on that. Because if I could take that and upgrade it way beyond what I could get on upgrades anywhere else, that'd be good. Well, right now I'm looking at getting more than one upgrade.
Mr. Mancer, it's a pleasure to make you.
Got the atmosphere of the exchange.
Never noticed all the beggars in the neighborhood. This a new thing?
No. They've been here way too long, if you ask me. And more keep piling in. They're ruining my business. Not a clue where they're coming from. All I know is they keep pouring in, broken and disabled, putting it out there for pity. Clients coming around don't like that. Me and my colleagues would pay a hefty sum to anyone who could get them out of here and move them to the slums or somewhere. You could be that someone? Yeah?
I can try.
Oh, see what we can do, but I'm not going to fight them. Remember that face. It'll be remembering that face will be useful later. I want to say why.
Serum, sir.
They have a deacon
Got a
situation.
drop for a poor war cripple?
No, I don't. You gotta move it along, pal.
Where you want me to go? One block over, any better for you?
Listen, I'm sorry. I am. I get it. Life's kicked you in the balls, and you're just trying to survive. And if you were the only one begging these streets, it'd be different. But you're not. It's you and countless others making it really hard for the merchants to conduct their business. Merchants who, if I don't get you out, are more than willing to ask much less kindly. So I'm just asking you to move it somewhere else.
Keep your fake pity to yourself. You're no different than the merchants. Only care about the serum. Leave me alone. Serum, sir.
No, I don't.
Where you want me to...
Look, buddy, you look a little worse for wear, and I feel for you. Really. I'm not in the mood, so let's just move it along before I lose my patience.
What are you gonna do? Beat up a brave war vet who lost his arm on the front? I'm just trying to raise enough serum to...
Ah!
Sure. I'll leave...
I was hoping that we could just... Ah! Hell. This... We'll try this one over here. Right there. And if they don't
Hey,
go,
hey,
then it's
mister,
not our problem.
you got some serum, mister?
No, I don't. And you folks gotta clear out. Let's go.
We gotta... You gonna protect us if we do?
No, but I'm sure you'll be fine.
Yeah, you think? We leave, the smuggler will kill us.
The smuggler?
I ain't never had no serum to travel, but it ain't stopped me from wanting to. And when I heard about this smuggler feller who might help, might even help make me a merchant, you know, the traveling kind, I thought my dreams were in reach. Ended up a nightmare. Made me sign these papers, see? And after I'd done it, threatened to say I was one of them rebels or worse. Said they'd execute me. And if I didn't do what he said, didn't steal for him in the exchange, but I wasn't no good at it, see? And he wasn't too happy with me for it. So he cut my arm off. Told me to beg on the streets and bring him back whatever I made. To stay put if I wanted to keep my life. If that's what you call this.
The hell's this world coming to?
Looks like we have more things to do in the slums. But, you know, seeing as how he's not actually a warp.
Serum, sir?
No,
Where you want me to...
Actually, you know, we're gonna wait. He deserved to get his ass kicked for lying about being a war veteran. But, we're gonna wait. I always lose my way getting back to here. So, literally just up and around. Alright. Here real quick. Hey, Ryan.
Hi.
Lieutenant, how can I help?
I solved your problem, Quartermaster.
Is that so? And how'd it go?
No lives lost. But if we don't find an antidote to the drug, I doubt those men will see a day outside a cell for the rest of their lives.
Thanks, Lieutenant. We owe you one. A friend of mine working on the test actually sent us a sample, and we should be able to make an antidote with it. Eventually, I hope.
Give me the sample. I know someone who could probably find the cure quickly.
Thank you, Lieutenant. If he succeeds, he will help us out a lot. Here, take this.
Alright. Scott, I believe, was our friend from... he was a doctor friend. So that's where we'll go. Seems everything's just pointing to go back to the slums. Whoop.
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
I really need to get at least one in lockpick. It'll make quite a few things a lot easier. Alright, this should be our go-through. Whoop. Go through here. Oh. Go see if Scott can help us. He'll be our first stop, then we'll go to the other, take care of the other things. Alright. Got a little circle on there. Oh, nope. Make sure I'm going the right way here. There we go. There is one other quest I do plan on doing here.
Lieutenant, should we maybe get the civilians away from the plaza? It might be safer.
Good point. Yeah, let's ask him to move back. Stay back. Keep moving.
Screw you! You move! I live here!
There may be an attack coming. We're just trying to keep everyone safe.
An attack in the middle of Ophir.
I'm not paying
Stay
him.
back.
Screw you!
I'm not telling you again. Get moving or get arrested. That clear enough?
Yeah, we're leaving, prick.
We tried talking nice to you, but you wouldn't listen, so fuck off.
Citizens, gotta keep moving. Go!
We're going, we're going.
Alright. Before we welcome the officials. I remember what we're coming up against. Ah. There we go.
My boy, I have a favor to ask you. I've lost something.
What'd you lose?
I mentioned one thing. Oh, I am sorry. In fact, it's about a friend. Charles? You remember Charles? No, you can't remember him. Silly me, you never met him. Anyway, Charles is a friend. A scientist co-worker. He was way more successful than I must say. So, he's a friend, and I lost him. It looks like he disappeared, and I am a bit worried. I know that he was doing some sensitive research. Important. Maybe he ran into problems because of that. Anyhow, it's hard to tell.
How do you want me to find him?
He has an assistant. Very nice. She used to make delicious pastries. Unless I'm mixing her up with someone else. Anyway, he had an assistant. I'm pretty sure of it.
I'll go find her. She must know what happened to him. And if she does, it'll turn out the professor is just at a conference somewhere.
Maybe. It's true I don't get invited to conferences as often as I used to. It's rather unfair. I used to love the cocktails they serve.
And
I have a sample of a drug that was administered to the soldiers. We absolutely need an antidote. Can you do that?
Of course. You know, you could have probably made it yourself. If you would listen to the science lessons I was trying to teach you. Oh well, you preferred to throw lightning bolts. I remember that time.
Scott, here's the sample. Can I get an antidote?
You think that I'm senile? You'll see. Give me some time. Take this. It wasn't that complicated. I made you one dose, and I wrote down the formula on it. They'll be on their own for making others.
Thank you, Scott.
alright. There's that. Before we do the thing with the officials, I want to take care of that little problem. And right through here should be. You are probably the one I'm seeking, aren't you?
Hey there, I'm looking for
Oh, no.
Charles Seeker. You know where I could find him?
And you are?
Zachariah Mancer. Professor and I have a mutual friend who's worried about him.
I know the feeling. Haven't seen him for days. I'm Veronica Seeker, the professor's assistant. I got a message informing me he had taken an impromptu vacation, but it's not like him. He didn't even like to sleep, said it just wasted time. Even more than likely in the middle of the research he was doing.
Yeah, seems a bit off, doesn't it? Professor was supposed to start some research with a friend of mine as well. I'm sure he'd already started work on it before leaving. You know anything about it?
I, of course, know the subject of his investigations, but as the one you're interested in has yet to be completed or published, I can't help you.
If you're concerned that the message wasn't really from the professor, did you report his disappearance?
To the authorities? Of course not. The authorities, Mr. Mancer, have far more pertinent issues than this, which I am sure will work itself out in time. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh, it's a damn shame. I have to admit, I would have loved to meet the man myself. Heard so many great things. Even read his work in genetics regarding the origins of the Primo-Selfia Earthlings with abundance. Brilliant man.
And the truth is, he would have been just as interested in meeting you. Technomancers fascinated him, though I'm fairly certain he'd never met one who had ever read his publications. I'm afraid the Professor's vocal railings against the ASC and their ceaseless power grabs might have finally come back to bite him. He would even preach to his colleagues and the listeners at conferences. I would give anything to be wrong, of course, but hope is oftentimes incongruous with the reality we must come to face.
Alright. I'm gonna end this here, so thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.